I wish to thank Mecool for providing us this newest Android TV stick for review. Now this one is called the KD5. It is a full HD quad-core CPU. It supports the Google Assistant, has Chromecast built in. This is what's in the package when you open the box. It comes with a 5-volt, 1-amp power adapter. It comes with a micro USB cable for the power. It comes with an awesome little remote. The remote has buttons for Netflix, Google Play, YouTube, and Prime Video. And it's got a button for a Google Assistant. Here's the device itself, and it has an LED indicator for power. On this side, there's a micro USB port for the power. Okay, let's go connect it to the TV and see what it can do. I have one more thing to say before we get into the review. The price for this device is $49, but here is the special thing that I want to point out. If you purchase the OTG cable with this device, it's only $50.99. If you purchase this device with the U-Disc, it is only $51.99. If you purchase this device with both the OTG cable and the U-Disc, it's only $58.99. This is the OTG cable and the U-Drive, which is a USB 3 32 gigabyte of storage. Now we've got the device connected to our TV. It's going through the setup procedure. It only takes a little while to set it up. Now we're going to take a look at some of the settings, and we're going to change the name to this device. Okay, now I'll show you some of the settings. This is a data saver function, and I'm not sure the purpose of it. These are the installed apps that I got from the factory, so I have not added anything to it yet. So this is just the ones that came with this device from the factory. This is the setting that allows you to modify the system apps. This is the security tab for the apps that you can write to them. This is a setting to check for a system update from the factory, and there is none available at this time. This device is running Android 11. One thing you notice, this is running the Android TV OS, not the Google TV OS. Okay, this setting shows the resolution that is available on this particular device. If you notice, this is not a 4K, this is only a 1080p stick. This setting shows the internal storage that's available on this device. It only has a total of 8 gigabytes of storage. This is where you set up the recommendations based on the apps that you subscribe to. So that's part of the Google operating system. This is the Energy Saver tab. So it gives you several options for energy savings. Now this is your screensaver settings. Now I use a different screensaver, so that's not installed yet, but it will pop up later. This is the setting that shows you the remote that is connected to this device. This is the setting that allows you to control your external devices, your AVR if you have one, etc. But it's not working correctly, so I will contact the manufacturer. Again, if you notice, this is Android TV. Okay, now that we've looked at all the settings, let's take a look at the interface itself. So you've got Play Next, the Greyhound, that's the Apple, which I subscribe to, Peacock, Voodoo, etc. Okay, then you've got YouTube, MLB suggestions. Okay, that is one of my primary media players because I have my own media. And then there's more Apple TV. Peacock, these are all suggested videos. That's from Plex. Free movies and TVs from Plex. That's Paramount Plus. Now these I subscribe to. Voodoo and free movies from YouTube. Now we can go choose our channels here. And you could add whatever you want. Now, I do not subscribe to Prime Video, so I do not have that. Voodoo, I'm only going to show the free movies and TV. So that is the interface right there. Now we're going to take a look at these individual apps. So let's go back here and let's start with the very first one. Now that's HD Home Run, and what that is an application that gathers the channels from over-the-air antenna. So that's your live TV app right there. Okay, again, that's live TV from my antenna on the roof.
Fidelity Auto Insurance can help seniors lower
This is the interface for that. This is the HD Home Run
checking for
TV
new senior
app.
discounts will not. Agents are standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Will you qualify for senior discounts?
TV shows that's available in my area over the air using my antenna.
There's only one way to find out. Call Fidelity Auto now.
Call 1-800-566-4439. That's 1-800-566-40.
Next we have MLB. That is another media player that uses your own media. Now this has to have a server running on a different device. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. Okay, here's the interface. Live TV. Now if I want to record something, I go over here, I click it, I can record the series, I can do whatever I want to do. So that's a very nice DVR function. So that is MLB, the live TV section. The movies, again, these are my media. And down the bottom right hand corner it shows 1,262. A lot of these are recorded from my antenna on the roof. Some of them are Blu-rays, some of them are DVDs that I have ripped and put on here. But that is MLB. Here's TV shows. These are my recorded shows. Again, bottom right hand corner I show that I have 271 different series of TV shows. Again, this is the MLB interface. Well, let's pick one there. Rawhide. Okay, here's the seasons. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the MLB interface right there. Okay, here's MLB music. Albums. Artist. Anyway, that's MLB Music. This is my live security cameras. Those are all my cameras right there, live. On videos and photos. Again, if you're going to create all these videos and pictures on your phone, you got to get them to your TV, and MLB is a great way to do that. This is more of the MLB interface. This is the TV shows that are on right now. I continue watching the latest movies, latest TV shows, latest camera uploads, and that's my latest camera recordings. Now we'll take a look at Voodoo. Okay, these are my purchased movies using Voodoo. So this is their interface. I can't show it. Now here's some free movies and TV shows from Voodoo. Again, these are all free, but you do have to watch some ads with them. So those are some of the basic TV shows that Voodoo has free. And here's the free movies with ads. So they got quite a selection, so you should never get bored. There should be plenty of media that you can watch and don't have to spend a fortune for. So they've got all kinds of stuff right there. Next, we have Paramount Plus. Let's take a look at that one. Fairly quickly to load. Let's see how long it takes to load up. Again, I cannot play it very long. Okay, it's taking about 20 or 30 seconds to actually start playing. But again, that's going down over the internet to pull that information up to get it to the TV. Okay, here's the interface. Again, this is Paramount Plus. Now I'm going to check out Peacock. Now this is extremely slow loading, and it doesn't matter what device I'm using. Peacock is just slow, period. Okay, this is the interface for Peacock. Okay, that's the Peacock interface. Apple TV. But here's what is available. So you got sports. So it's a good selection of what they've got. Again, this is a subscription service, but I got mine free with my cellular. Here's YouTube.
world's first hands-free sneaker built for comfort. You heard that correct. Zebas are hands.
It was a bitter fight for supremacy in Asia.
Google Play Movies. Again, these are purchased movies that I have purchased. Again, this is the interface. Now this is the MLB app, Major League Baseball. We'll take a look at that one. Okay, these are the ones that's in play right now. We can watch on Apple TV. Let's see if we can play it. Okay, that plays that one extremely well
What's
also.
your next couple weeks look like?
And of course, here's Plex. Again, these are all my movies. And here's some of the stuff that Plex has introduced. Now these here are the channels that's coming in from my antenna on the roof. Movies and shows on Plex. Now these are free movies that you get using Plex. Now Plex runs on a server on a different device, so it has to have a server to run Plex. Okay, now our final media streamer is the granddaddy of all, Netflix. So let's take a look at that one. Let's take a look at the test patterns. Again, this is a high definition stick media player. It is not a 4K player. It's only a 1080p. And if you notice up in the top right hand corner, it shows 1920 by 1080, which is HD, high definition. And I'm getting Dolby Digital Plus in my AV receiver, so that's very good. So that's Netflix. Okay, so here's the Netflix interface.
What's up, Jim Rats?
Forrest Gump. That's just a sample of what Netflix has to offer. So that's it for Netflix. This is the app that I use for my screensavers called Photo Gallery. I think it costs $5 to purchase it. But there's some of my pictures. But I'll go ahead and show you the screensaver. Let's go up to settings. And come down to device preferences. Screensaver. And that's it right there. Photo screensaver. So let's start it right now and take a quick look at it. That was my father. He was almost 100 years old. Anyway, that's the screensaver that I use. Okay, overall, this is a very nice streaming device. It's especially good when you add the OTG cable for $1. So that makes it much better when you add that OTG cable. It would be a better product if they would just knock off about $10 off the price, because you got a lot of stiff competition, especially in the United States, for streamers. Due to the fact that this only got 8 gigabytes of storage and 1 gigabyte of internal RAM, that's a tough buy for 50 bucks. If they would drop it down to about 40, it'd be much better. But overall, it's a pretty decent little stick. Thank you for watching.